The conversational read for voiceover. Hi, I'm Dylan from First Class VO, and this is the second video in a series about the conversational read for voiceover and why it's kind of tricky and some tips and tricks to get more used to being conversational in your voiceover. Seems repetitive, because it is, but here we are. All right, so I'll pull up a script, and just like the last video, we'll analyze the script, go over some tips and tricks about keeping it conversational. And at the end of the video, you will hear a fully produced recording, demo style of the script. So let's pull it up. Whoops. How about that button right there? Let's pull up the script. There we are. Okay, so let's ignore the specs for just a moment and just focus on the script. Now remember, from the first video, we're going to ask a couple of questions. Who are we? Where are we? Who are we talking to? Why are we talking to them? And so before we can answer those questions, we have to do just a quick couple of reads of the script. So let's just start at the beginning. On a whim, Kathy Martin became a runner. She then became a runner who broke 8 world records after the age of 65. Wow, that was loud. A feat that brings pride, joy, aches, and pains. So she has Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield because she knows the right card will keep her running. With world-class doctors, coverage, and service, this is the benefit of Blue. All right, we got questions. Who are we? It's not entirely apparent about who we are, the character that we embody as actors for the brief moment that we perform this script. To me, this script reads as something inspirational and motivational, maybe perhaps like a coach trying to motivate someone else, like saying, look at Kathy. She's 65 and she's running marathons. You can too. Why is she running marathons? Because she has Blue Cross Blue Shield. Something like that. So to me, in my inner ear, I hear this as being motivational and inspirational. And in fact, that's how I interpreted it when I recorded this. And I put some inspirational music behind it to kind of imbue that feeling. What do the specs say? Performance has some gravitas, feels like they mean business, isn't too old or gravelly, should be clear, expressive, no regional accents. But the key is it says no announcery, which is what all the spec scripts say now is no announcer, friendly, believable, conversational. That's what they mean. But when you get page and page and page and page of specs, it just means that they don't know what the hell they want, which happens. But this is clearly conversational, not announcery. So, to me, it's inspirational. For some reason, it's written in stanza form, like a poem, but that's not conversational at all. No one speaks like that. No one says, on a whim, Kathy Martin became a runner. Then she became a runner who broke 8 world records. That also sounds like reading, which is what we want to avoid doing, being conversational. So let's try this at the top, keeping all this crap in our brain and try to think of everything at the same time. It's inspirational. We're motivating someone. If Kathy can do it, you can do it, all because she has Blue Cross Blue Shield. Okay. On a whim, Kathy Martin became a runner. Then she became a runner who broke 8 world records after the age of 65. Notice the italics. A feat that brings pride, joy, aches, and pains. Just like the first video, this is a list. So she has Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield because she knows that the right card will keep her running. Because she knows the right card will keep her running. With world-class doctors, coverage, and service, another list. This is the benefit of Blue. I think we're getting there. We got to keep in mind that we have lists. We're keeping it conversational. We're not reading. And we're being motivational. Another tendency that I have that I'm trying to break myself of is, hey, being motivational, being proud, being excited means being loud, which is not necessarily the case. And something one of my coaches, Domingo, frequently gets on my case about being too loud. Can you just bring it down a little bit? Can you dial it down a little bit? You can still be excited without being loud. And we could do that by bringing our voice down into our chest and also emoting appropriately to evoke excitement, motivation, inspiration. On a whim, Kathy Martin became a runner. Then she became a runner who broke 8 world records after the age of 65, a feat that brings pride, joy, aches, and pains. So she has Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield because she knows the right card will keep her running. With world-class doctors, coverage, and service, this is the benefit of Blue. I think it's there. I think that's it. So what do? We analyzed the script. We made sure that we were finding our character, who we are, what we're doing, who we're talking to, why we're talking to them. We discovered the voice of the script being inspirational, motivational. And then we avoided the pitfalls of sounding like we're reading. And if you go back and listen or watch the last video, what did we say that sounds like reading? It's on a whim. Kathy Martin became a runner. Then she became a runner who broke 8 world records. It's always ending on the down note. That's not conversational. So avoid ending on the down note, inflecting a little bit, sometimes on an up note, to avoid the reedy sound. And there you have it. So as we get more practice at the conversational read and analyzing our script, finding the voice, finding the character, these things get more easy. And you notice how we can sound motivational and inspirational without yelling. All right? All right, so let's listen to a finished recording of this script. On a whim, Kathy Martin became a runner. Then she became a runner who broke 8 world records after the age of 65, a feat that brings pride, joy, aches, and pains. So she has Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield because she knows the right card will keep her running. With world-class doctors, coverage, and service, this is the benefit of Blue. Once again, I'm Dylan from firstclassvo.com. Thanks again for watching. If you found this helpful, feel free to share it with other voice actor friends. They might find it beneficial. And visit me at firstclassvo.com. Shoot me a message, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.